Yo! How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Oh, fucking epic. Epic, epic, epic. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you are doing well. Started the show a little bit early tonight. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Crypto for the rest of us. Kevin, like up. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, good to see you in, Kev. Starting the show a little bit early tonight. I keep finding myself sitting here for an hour or two before 10 p.m. just killing time. So I thought, you know what? Green candles everywhere. Green candles everywhere. Worth bouncing on and just shooting the shit for a while. No script for tonight. No real. I don't think any. I don't know if any guests are coming on tonight or not. But unreal. Lovely to see green candles, and you can see the buzz and the energy in the ecosystem change so much already. I mean, the sentiment has picked up. And, through all these sort of, dreary months of downturn, and it's been tough, we always knew that all it took was a few green candles to get everybody hyped up again. So there's some absolutely insane pumps today, and hopefully it really is just the beginning of a real nice turnaround here for everything. So what have we got here? Good to see you. Good to see you, Kev. Max Kane, yo, what's up? And not Goo God, GM King. I'm imagining that not Goo God probably is Goo God, but who knows? Who knows? Plus, I hope you like my new setup. I've finally got, no, it's not even a studio. We've got a cinema room here in the house that I've been working on for a while in my new home here. Getting settled, so it's nice to actually sit properly on the sofa with a microphone, new camera. So feel like a professional. Not too good. 2 weekly green candles is all we need to bring the crowd back. On that topic, the first thing I wanted to have a quick look at was, let's see, 2 weekly green candles. Right, let's get the shared screen up. Titan-X users, whenever we were pumping back in October, we, or even in the run up from the couple of months even before that, before October, we were approaching this 20k mark for a long time. It seemed to be that we could easily, thinking back, 16,000 came, maybe 15 came very easy. 16, 17, 18, 19 all came very, very quickly and easily. And we did sort of surge as well, right up close to the 20,000 mark. And it just died. It completely and utterly stopped at, I can't even remember what the number was. We can probably look it up, actually. Titan-X. We'll bring up Etherscan. I'm playing around with this new setup as well, so it it looks ropey. Don't blame me. But yeah, you look at April. So 19.9. Big tick up the last few days. Where can you expand that chart there? Now we go to holders. Bump. Analytics. Does it give you? You think I would know this here, wouldn't you? Holder numbers. Anyway, you get the gist. We'll go back to here. It looks like we're about to tick over and finally hit 20,000. Seen somebody in the comments there mentioning something about the let's see. I think once we see Titan X users above 20k, adoption will really accelerate. Let's go 10,000x. Woo! It's programmed to hit 55,000x. Get bullish, motherfucker. 10,000x. Let's see. Awesome X nearly did that today. I'm sure Dave Crypto Awesome, I'm sure he woke up this morning and couldn't believe his eyes. Couldn't believe his eyes. The 6x or something I pumped today. 6x. Yeah, let's have a look at this on the weekly. Good God, saying 2 weekly green candles is all we need. What have we got? Oh, shit. So 1, 2. Oh, we not had 2 weekly green candles. We haven't. We haven't all this time. Like you think a week? Fucking hell. Not even 2 weekly green candles. That's all we need. I'm actually surprised it's pulled back so far already today. Motherfuckers just can't stop selling still. What? Look at this. Like, why do it? Why do you have to sell? Why do you have to sell? What have we sold back down already today? Back down 20%, 17%. Yeah. No need, people. Stop fucking selling. Early days. What have we got here? Stray, we've got Stray in the chat. Welcome, Stray. What do you say about Awesome X? Awesome X has been overperforming today, I see. You can say that again. Save Green. We have Signs of Life. Absolutely. Seen everybody all over Twitter today posting about this, that, you know, and the ecosystem's coming back to life. I even saw Marco the Mexican come back talking about a 2.5 month break. I didn't even read the whole post, but he was back bull posting today as well. Whenever actually I seen that and thought to myself, oh fuck, he's back. Better start selling. Better start selling. But no, it's all good. Yes, he came back today saying about people talking about Titan X being dead, Dragon X being dead. Obviously we all knew it wasn't. We were on last week just talking about that we really did feel a little bit different, that the bottom was in, and it certainly kind of looks that way now. Everything seems to be bubbling. And speaking of bubbles, oof. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that. And look, I haven't really experienced I personally haven't really experienced the proper parabolic bull run yet. Myself joining crypto May 2021, caught the tail end of the bull run. Yes, it was around for the sort of hex pumping, but it had already done its massive numbers up to that point. And it's just like, you look at this sort of stuff here and just imagine and hope that, you know, you get this sort of day after day, week after week, and maybe people are still in a bit of disbelief, taking a little bit of profit. Maybe we're going to have to fight a little bit to get up and push on up higher than this. But yeah, even this morning when I woke up, was kind of going, saying last week, if we can get back, you know, last week saying if we can get back above this 6 zeros and a 2 level, that's a real sign that things are kind of changing for me. Almost a bit like ETH getting back above 2,000. But yeah, we see, like, we did have a couple of pullbacks during the day today. Actually, let's have a quick look. None of them already. This already is probably what I was looking at this morning. It had pumped. What time was that? Yeah, it's kind of whenever I was getting onto the computer first thing this morning, and I'd seen it was pumped up and I had a little pullback. And so hopefully this is just the same kind of thing, and tomorrow we can get back off to the races again. 2019, right on time for 2021 carnage. That must have been Sregan in. 2026 is the new 2021. Yeah, I mean, it does certainly feel that way, that we're just going to have to ride. We've been riding it out a lot longer than we ever thought. All us boys that get in. I actually had cryptographics on the show last week, and he got into crypto in 2021 as well. I thought he'd been here a lot longer, but no, he's been experiencing all the same things that I have as well. So even over on Pulse Chain, things are coming alive a little bit as well. You know, it has had a little bit of a pullback itself. You know, that's the daily chart. The last few days coming back, but this is a nice rally up out of the lows over the last few weeks. And again, things feel a little bit different over there as well. And a big thing as well, big thing here today. I'm sure. Oh, that's me. I was looking for Jake Sharp actually. Let's see. Jake's back bull posting again, which is always good to see. He's back bull posting, sticking in people's faces. Did he post? Okay. Just worth noting. This is a good bit of information. 10% of the top 20 on Ethereum are TitanX ecosystems. I think he's talking about volume there, but TitanX, DragonX, and I believe Volt have all broke back into the top 50 again. I remember there was a time when we were laughing and joking. Inferno was up there, Volt was up there. I think there was a few other coins that made it up. DragonX, obviously. I think even Baby DragonX made it into the top, at least 100 at one stage as well when we were pumping before. But, we haven't had, this is only just the tip of the iceberg. This is only just the beginning. It's only pumped 17% at the minute on the daily. And if we're already kind of getting up around the top places on Ethereum, I think that says a lot for what the future holds for the ecosystem. Let me just check something here in the so awesomex.win. Okay, so important. Oh, look at that. Epicness. There's no doubt about it that AwesomeX got hit pretty hard. I would say it probably suffered more than a lot of projects on TitanX. So let me just find it. Let me find it. You never forget that AwesomeX brought in mint day one. There was $1 million worth of participation in this protocol on day one. The hype was fucking real. I mean, you look at when it was October. We topped out at the end of October. It had the first week and second week were both very, very successful. But yeah, over $1 million in participation in AwesomeX on day one. And then it's a mint every Friday. And Dave obviously built this thing to be perpetual, to continue on. The mint that AwesomeX can be minted forever. So the reason I want to talk about it, obviously it's had an absolutely insane pump today. It's sitting at 449% up. I think the highest I seen it was, up at about 550%. So one stage was like a 6x gain in this lovely massive green dildo today. But is AwesomeX the first protocol, the first main protocol to come back with a positive ROI? So if we look at all these projects, how many of them have miners where you can mine, you can create, you can mint all different protocols, and AwesomeX might be the first one that has brought back a positive ROI. Now, I don't know if it's 100% right now. Yep. Oh, -8. It's back under. But this thing, it just goes to show you how easily the whole ecosystem can start to come alive again, where the opportunities start to pop up here, there, and everywhere. You remember what it was like, at the height and when projects were launching and there was mint phases going on, new projects getting launched, meme coins getting launched, all sorts of things going on. There were opportunities in the ecosystem absolutely everywhere. Yeah, absolutely everywhere. So AwesomeX pretty much went into a negative ROI on the DApp. Maybe week 3 or week 4. Maybe it was a bit more after that. Maybe it was about 5 or 6, 7 weeks of positive ROI. And so once it goes negative, nobody is really ever going to mint. But when you look at the suffering that this project had from so I know for a fact that we had probably about 5 or 6 weeks where it was, you had a positive ROI. So we even look at, start November, we even look at here, from here down to the low, it took a 98% dip. That's not even from the top. That's from here. That is unbelievable amount of suffering and pain for the protocol. Now, for AwesomeX to have took such a beating, yes, there's we're only 20k volume here today. Only 20k volume. Dragon X, it's paired with Dragon X, so it's obviously going to pump if Dragon X pumps. Let's just have a quick look at what Dragon X has done. So Dragon X is only up 16% on the daily at the minute. Yes, it's a nice big green candle. Had a little bit of a pullback itself, like Titan X. But whenever this thing starts to run, you see Eric posting today that he'll be happy. There's a range he's looking at, and I think this candle today just touched the top of his range. I don't want to say his range was taken into consideration here to this sort of area around here. Pretty much the candle today touched the top of the range, and Eric himself is saying that he'll get excited whenever Dragon X breaks through here and continues on up. So AwesomeX paired with Dragon X did its 6x today and pushed almost, as Dave did say, that it had pushed into a plus 4% ROI for the mint at the weekend. I hope that things continue the way they're going this week, and or maybe it's not this week. Hopefully we get our green weekly candle, but we get another pump like this in the next few days, next week, and we can get back a positive ROI here. It just means that the game can be played. You can come in, you can mint again, create new AwesomeX, you can sell it again for a profit, and it just starts to churn a little bit more volume. It starts to get eyeballs back on this project. Never mind a lot of the other ones, but it's just, there's cycle 29, so wow, 30 weeks. So it's probably had 25 odd weeks of pain and torture in this protocol. Dave has been busy building in the background. He's got his hybrid NFTs, his great, lovely hybrid NFTs, and he has Draco built and ready to go to audit. So, a lot of things to come from AwesomeX. It's funny just to see that we haven't even really spoke about a lot of this stuff in a while. What was Shrey saying there? Shrey, waiting for Titan X to go over ROI, then real ETH train can start again. Yeah, again, it's just like everything. If it starts to pump and the miners become profitable, the whole thing just sparks and lights up. And the opportunities that I'm talking about, like AwesomeX, a lot of people aren't paying. There's a lot to pay attention to in the Titan X ecosystem, and in AwesomeX, I was able to weekly mint more, and rotate, sell, and take some of the ROI that was on the table and continue to increase the size of my AwesomeX bags. Now I did hold the bags all the way through all the pain, stupidly, but what can you do? Whenever you help build these projects, Yeah, maybe I'll get better at selling, but I'm not too bothered anyway. Always been here for the long haul. Always been wanting to hold most of my cores, and I do hold Awesome X is one of my core holdings. Obviously, being involved in the project, wanted to see it succeed, uh, and it looks like it could be making a comeback. Epic times, epic times. Hopefully, we'll see Eric back streaming again too. So yeah, like only on a 10%, 10 to 15% pump, we're already, pushing back in to the top places on. Let's have a quick look. Ethereum. Yeah, look at that. Rank number 5. Rank number 5 in all of TypeX. We'll actually change it to the 24-hour and see where we are. Because that, the 6 hours a bit fucking shit. So number 8, let's see, is anything else popping up? Dragon X, number 19. Pretty awesome work. I did see the volume on those two tokens is far and above everything else in the ecosystem. Volt number 54, is that? Yeah, number 54. What was the volume on it today? 77K volume. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But if you look at the ecosystem volume, the whole ecosystem volume, 1.38 million. I've seen people posting today that that's kind of double what it was even yesterday. And again, all this stuff just breathes life into the whole ecosystem. But if we look at the volume, a 700K, that volume, that 1.3 million was, in fact, you can do this now, can't you? You can toggle this, make Dean put the work in, and toggle out all the projects by volume. Interesting. So a lot of the coins that pumped a lot hasn't really took a lot of volume to really start making these charts pump again. Now, oh, is that Utah?
Yo.
Utah, what's happening, man?
Any exciting news today?
Uh,
Oh,
Before we start chatting, how did you get up on the screen? I thought I was sharing the. Not sharing the. What was I chatting away and not even sharing the. Where'd it go?
there you go.
I
Now
was
you're
chatting
sharing.
away, not even sharing this, was it?
Yeah, you were.
See this new setup. I knew something will go wrong tonight. But I was just looking through big things, toggling out the volume. We got 1.38 million in ecosystem volume, 700K of its Titan X, 300K of its Dragon X, and then everything else. It doesn't really take much to get these coins pumping again, man. Sure, it doesn't.
No, it's a beautiful thing to see that. I mean, it's like, wow. Like, I, like, for BOT founders, bro, I mean, it's been tough sledding to launch protocols. I mean, the FUD, the price, everything. It's like been rough. So, when you see, the liquidity bonding in action and just everything go absolutely crazy, even on a small pump, we'll take it. We've been beat up. So yeah, it was good to see, man.
Yeah, it really was. So looking at the volume. I mean, yes, even USDX 36K volume. Baby Dragon X, seen Eric showing Baby Dragon X 24K volume on it today. Awesome X doing this down to a 5X at the minute, still absolutely insane on only 20K worth of volume. So that's been bought up pretty well today, and not a lot of the holders are jumping in to sell. Now, worth noting, I was looking at. If we look at just a quick look at Awesome X, I go back, I think. Nope. Awesome X. Even Awesome X had There's something like 350 holders. Not a lot of sellers today, even after that 5 or 6x bump. Awesome X, yeah, 343 holders. So it's got a nice wee following behind it, and hopefully I can really start to kick off. Next hub. If we look at we'll toggle them by price are by 422. Fleur 116, Felix 97, Lotus 75, Ascendant was been making moves before today. And then your favorite token, we're got to go quite a ways down to find Inferno. Inferno 13% pump today. Only 3K volume. So plenty of work to be done in Inferno. You got any news on Inferno X, Utah, have you?
Oh yeah. Yep. Codes in audit. Finishing touches are being put on the UI. And launch date to be determined. Hopefully sooner rather than later. What are your thoughts on launch timing, Ali Kane?
Well, yeah. So we paid the auditor yesterday to start the audits. It's been sitting ready for a while. We've just been biding our time. So yeah, we paid the auditor yesterday. He began today. I think he said he's going to be finishing. It's pretty simple code, isn't it? I mean, I think he's going to be finished in a day or two, isn't he?
Yeah, he should be finished by tomorrow night.
Yeah. So launch time, I think as soon as we have, yeah, there's no certainly no more waiting. I think we're just buying our time and not really rushing because nothing was really going on out there. But yeah, let's fucking go. It's I'd say the updated Inferno website is pretty much done as well. So hopefully maybe next week we can do a fuck. How easy is it going to be to deploy the contracts, Utah? That's one thing I'm not quite sure at. If the auditor comes back tomorrow, says, "Yep, all clean, good to go." Have you chatted with any of the devs about how long it'll take to get the thing deployed?
Nope, I haven't even asked him yet.
Excuse me. Yeah, well, maybe I don't think there's any point waiting any longer at all.
Yeah, after today kind of lit a fire, For a while, good Lord, Titan X has done nothing but go down since Christmas. Like, so, waiting for a little sign of hope there. So I think we got it today. So even if we do retrace a bit and go down and go sideways for a while, just that little bit of hopium that I got today, kind of makes me bullish and want to get this stuff launched.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree with you 100%. What the hell? Did you lose your green ring?
Well, I did, but I didn't do it on purpose. I did it because I want to shill Inferno X. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think I want to put a green ring on this Inferno X logo because next stop is going over to base,
Yeah.
So I don't know if
I just love that he actually put that up here today.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people did start ditching their green rings.
Oh yeah. It got really, really bad in Titan X. Yeah, only the soldiers were left, bro.
So it made it up to 6. Yeah, just sharing all the usual stuff. But I think just good to see even Jake back bull posting again, joining the rest of us, trying to breathe a bit of life back into the whole ecosystem. Happy days, 80 people watching. Cheers everybody for tuning in so far. What have we got Trey saying now? It's all about the play. Hopefully we can. What's he saying there? Sorry, how's the warlords? Ditch the green. Go red. Where's the crew? Yo, Mo! I actually seen somebody commenting too that Mo had ditched the green ring. Oh, brilliant. Good to have you on board, Mo. What the hell is BP Die? Don't know that one, I'm afraid. Cheers for tuning in, Mo. I appreciate the support as always. I seen actually Mo's post yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it. He put his 20 top coins. He has 20 top coins in. I hope a whole load of those got a good old pump today, Mo. Base P Day. Fucking hell, base P Day. Couldn't keep up. You couldn't keep up with this shit. Is base P Day actually mooning? Is that why they're talking about that?
I can't. I just can't, bro. It's too much. It's all too much. But I mean, I was big. Like I love Atropa. Like I loved Teddy Bear. I loved Pete Eye until all that stuff started happening. And then when Richard came out and started tweeting against it, I was like, that's enough for me. You know, when the founder of the chain comes out and starts, tweeting against it and ripping it to shreds, I was like, yeah, I like contrarian plays, but not that much.
Not
You
that
know,
much.
not that I couldn't hang. And then there's the story's still going on, and I'm like, I can't deal with all this shit, man. It's too much. I got a full plate already. Like I'm bloodied and battered over here, and I can't continue with the Pete Eye saga right now. And I mean, I hope it all works out for everybody, but man, that's tough sledding over there.
Yeah, it is. Okay, good God's back in as well. This is supposed to be a tight neck show, but the Mooney ecosystem is pumping. I've seen that pop up the last few days. I think they've got about 4 or 5 coins in the little ecosystem. I've not paid any attention, but except I have definitely seen a few big, a few big green candles on it. I'm actually back focusing a lot on sort of my own projects and what we're building. Obviously, we're breathing a bit of life back in the Inferno. I've been spending a lot of time on Pulse Wars. Season 2 for Pulse Wars is going to be getting announced next week. So yeah, there are a few things going on in the background for Pulse Wars, X Wars, Titan Wars, all that kind of stuff.
Oh man, I got eliminated, bro. I got eliminated. You know why? Because of freaking Pete Eye. Because of all
Yeah,
that Pete Eye stuff, I was kicking some ass, man. With Pete Eye and all that, and then I got eliminated, man. So it sucks
yeah.
so bad.
I had a player in it that had just PDI, nothing else, and it was the one thing that I was going this because I hadn't been boosting it, and no, and other PDI holders hadn't been boosting theirs, so it was like the number 1 PDI NFT in the game, and yeah, it ended up. I thought I was actually going to win me the game, and yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
got
thought I
fucked.
had a chance, man. I thought I had a chance. So with season 2, how does that work? Like, are you able to re-enter with your NFTs, or you got to start fresh? How does that work? Let's.
I'm not talking about anything until next week.
Okay.
I'm going to be spinning up, yeah, because I've been working so much on and working with Max, creating a shit ton of new content for it. So we've got a big bank of stuff. The new website. In fact, fuck here. Do you know what? It's on the website. Pulsewars.io. All these new logos in the game. All the Iran Interactive. Google is watching. King's going to be in the new version of Pulse Wars. Your new coin Goo is going to be in the game. And then we've got all the OG ecosystem coins coming into play as well. A few new ones. So there's a lot of new exciting stuff going on in it. And a lot of the stuff that I've been working on has kind of I've been stuck, Utah. I've been stuck in. I mean, have a look at this. Xwars.io. I've had this site built and live for a long, long time, and I've just been stuck on what to do next, what way to go about introducing this into the Titan X ecosystem. And I've put it off for a long, long time. But now, with what all the work I've been doing for the new version of Pulse Wars has kind of sparked me to know kind of what the plan is for bringing X Wars to the Titan X ecosystem as well. So, yeah, I'm fucking excited. It's just with taking a little bit of a step back from everything going on and putting a lot of focus in, yeah, into my own stuff. Because it's funny when you think back, all the things that we've built, I've built everything with other people. But my real own baby was Pulse Wars, X Wars, those projects. So like I'm excited to get working. But yeah, we've been working with Max. He's been pulling together a shit ton of marketing content. I know he's working with Goo God now. Goo, just saying it, some of the fucking videos he's done for you have been absolutely epic. I don't know if he sent me one to a new one today that he created for you. The narrative on them is really really cool. I know you're giving him a lot of feedback on what he's putting out for you, making a lot of tweaks, but the two of you are working very very well together. The content is absolute fucking fire. So fair play. So that's what's going on, Utah. A lot of the things we're working on, I'm ready to start announcing them next Monday, and we'll have a lot, hopefully a lot more action over on the Pulse Wars website, a lot more minting going on, and trying to entice a lot more players in. We actually had 1,000 people sign up for season one, but nearly 1,000 NFTs enter, and we're actually down to the last 21 players. And the players that are left are having a great time. A lot of DMs going on, not so much chat and openly in the Telegram, but a lot of DMs back and forth between all the guys that are left in the game competing against each other. And it would be great just to see that on a massive scale that the fucking game deserves.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. It's just timing, man. You know what I mean? Timing is everything, and you just don't know. You never know in crypto. I mean, we have an idea, right, with the 4-year cycles, but man, so much shit has happened. Good Lord. I wish I would have started writing down everything that's happened in in the Pulse Chain ecosystem and the Titan X ecosystem and just everything that's happened with crypto in the last 5 years. I wish I would have kept a log of all of it because holy shit, there's been a lot, man.
Yeah, so what do you think just about the way things are looking now? Obviously, before you come on, I was sharing the fact that Awesome X looks like it could go back into a positive ROI. Dave posted today that it did go to a plus 4 ROI for minting. What's your take on the way I sort of said earlier that there's a lot of life can get breathed back into this ecosystem and opportunities here, there, and everywhere. Whenever we see some of these things pump up, just from the pumps today, this continues on. Opportunities everywhere, and the foundations for the ecosystem that we've been talking about. It looks good for it. What do you think?
Oh yeah, 100%. This entire ecosystem. I mean, you see the liquidity bonding. We see it over and over. Now we seen it to the downside, and you know it's brutal, brutal for the lower liquidity coins. But now we're seeing it to the upside. So I mean that. I mean, look where we're at. We're still way down. What happens in an altcoin season? You know, retail's nowhere to be found yet. They don't even have any money right now. You know, they'll be coming in a few months. Some things need to happen for them to show up. But when they show up and money starts flying around everywhere, man, wow, this is powerful. And I still stand firm. Jake's gonna do something with the X28. He didn't build it to send it over there and lose its peg and do nothing. Okay, and people need to go back and watch that last stream.
It's
That
funny.
thing, that
You
thing's
said
gonna pump.
you said I heard you say that on the stream last week, and then I heard you say it on on a space last Saturday, and I was going, you know, even I hear bull posting and trying to be bullish as much as possible. Even you were saying it, I was going, fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know. And now you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, you're fucking 100% right.
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? Because if you pump X28, then everybody starts swapping their Titan X for it because it's instant percentage, instant ROI. And when you do that, 50% of the Titan X is getting burned. So you see that happen. You see that happen, man. You see X28 start outperforming Titan X. That's it, buddy. Off to the races. That's my little theory there. And he shared about it. Jake shared about it on that last stream. If you watch the first 15 minutes of it, that last stream, he talks about it. Driving a use case for X28. People don't even know they're burning X28 in the background. So something big's cooking. I feel it, man.
Yeah. Well,
I'm,
there's
I'm buying
only one thing for
X28.
that. Time to
What's
get
that?
foolish.
Dude, I remember exactly where I was the first time I heard that song.
It's like,
Dude, I do, man. It was such good times. Some of my best times in crypto, man.
yeah, we were having a lot of fun back building all these protocols and working on base, working on Inferno, or not base, working on Blaze, working on Inferno. And I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back. What have we got? Yeah, it's just races, and we're back. Awesome, freaking nice. Good to see No Spoon in the chat. Welcome back, man. What is that? Today was nothing. Just wait till things really get cooking. Oh yeah. Saray saying X Wars on Ethereum. I'll take it. Yeah, you keep saying that. You got annihilated from Pulse Wars when you were talking the big game, Saray. Yes, Revo, and we're back. Yep, indeed. No Spoon. This is the power of hyperdeflationary assets. Is this? Yeah. The kind of hyperdeflationary narrative went away for a while, but I think we'll probably see it really kick in again when the volume starts kicking. No Spoon. Jake is better than Richard Hart. Oh, it's a battle. It's a battle. Let's see what else.
Yeah, that will start a war.
Felix, the black box is back. Revo, congrats. Yeah, congrats, Revo. I did see a massive pump today on Felix protocol. We were looking at Titan X Hub, and it's the third biggest pumper in the ecosystem today, up 97%. So I suppose it feels a little bit like people getting rewarded now for for their hard work. That like you were saying before there, Utah, with as founders and people here building every week, and we took a battering, but to see that they never give up any hope the whole way through all this shit, and even see things do a 2x again, Titan X only up 15%, but things like Felix pumping massively, Fleur pumping massively today, a saying that's been on a run for a while, and then obviously Awesome X today on that massive 5x.
Yeah, I was rooting for Dave when I saw that. I was like, oh hell yeah, that's awesome. Because Awesome X got hit hard, man.
Yeah, I was just looking at the chart, 97% down. Like it was probably was 99% from the top. I didn't even look at it from the top, but yeah, such a hard hit it took. What have we got here? I don't know what Ray's laughing at. Slim, looking nice and comfortable in the new place. Ali, thanks. Yeah, yep, loving it here. Yeah. It's nice to sit in the sofa and stream. Used to just sit on a chair in the kitchen. Let's see. Everything green, boys, just as I said on stream. When we go, we'll all fly. Yeah, nice to hear. Okay, so you tell when's the new Inferno website kicking off?
So the updated version of it's already live. You can go look at it right now.
Oh, is it?
But but it's missing all the Inferno X stuff.
Okay. We'll have a look at it. I'll give it a minute. I just seen Shrey mention still farming on Titan Farms. Okay, so I was thinking about this today. Actually, I was thinking this is one of the things that I was thinking about for. I think a lot around Tink and Titan Farms when I'm planning some of the stuff that I'm going to do for X Wars. Tink secretly is, well, not secretly, but it really is something that can help the ecosystem massively. Tink has been hit really hard. The farms and all the APYs and everything's been hit really hard just in this downturn. But Tink, and we really tried to do it with Ascendant. And when you look at, I was talking about Awesome X bringing in $1 million. If something like Ascendant had brought in $1 million, and even a couple of the mint days, the buy pressure it could have created on Tink could have been insane. What we're trying to do with that protocol, we try to pump the Tink price and get people active in farms. It just didn't quite pay it because of the way the market was at the minute. But Tink, just with Shrey mentioned it there, Tink, how did it perform today? Let's get a look at it. Tink, Tink. We really wanted to start making some moves. Tink here, 20% up on the daily. Do you know what? It's kind of crazy. I don't even have Tink in my watch section on Dex Trainer. Tink. Six months. Is that only 6 months old? Holy shit. 285k market cap. What? The see Mo saying he got murdered. That's a daily chart. That must be from the start. Oof. Woo! It keeps going up. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Oh my word. I hope nobody bought it day one.
Yeah, I wasn't market buying any of that, but I was farming in that first week, man. I did really, really well on my Tink. I was able to compound into some other protocols.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not down too bad over the last, how long is this? This year, the turn of the year, because I just know I took a nice big stack of cash and stuck it in farms, just kind of set and forget for a long time, and it hasn't been hit too hard. What's that down? 50%, 70%? Doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. 2 cents, 4 cents. Yeah, it hasn't been hit bad at all the last while, for me anyway. But Tink, yeah, I would love to see this thing pumping. It's just another one of those things that breathe a shit ton of life into the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I think farms will come back for sure.
Mo, I love seeing Mo's fucking takes whenever he's been annihilated on something. Hydra DX per is down 80%. Lol. Income pulsation mooned after the death spiral. Yep. All right. So I'm going to start wrapping up. Anything else you want to chat about, Utah?
Nah, you want to pull up that new UI?
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. 1 second. Inferno.win. Oof. All right. The Infernal Bull is one mean motherfucker. Let's kick ourselves off just to show the full effect here.
Legend.
All right, so you can connect your wallet. Where's the connect wallet? Whenever we launch the Inferno X, you're going to do that through here as well, yeah?
Yeah, it has its own page.
All right, so this is where we'll go to inferno.win, and there'll be a new Inferno X page here. I've played around with it a little bit, and then this is live, but we haven't actually put all the links and information fully live yet, have we?
Yeah, so the stats and everything on the bottom are live.
All right, we got to get these links all fired up to go through these different protocols.
The link, yeah,
Go
there's
ahead.
links right there's links right there
Oh,
on the
they're here.
leaderboard.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll see that. You can tell how much attention I was paying to the design of this Utah. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's still more that needs there's more stuff incorporated when we launch the final version. But this is just the upgrade from where we were before.
Yeah, because it just had the all it had was the old mint stats, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was state of the art when we launched it, and then and then we looked at it. It was like, man, this thing's already getting outdated. So we had to update it.
Yeah, it's
But
so true.
we wanted to include a leaderboard in all the protocols, that built on Inferno. And then yeah, Inferno X will have its own tab up there, and yeah, you'll be able to transform. It's got its own buy and burn. It'll have stats. It'll have everything
All right,
on
sweet.
there. So yeah, it'll have a bridge, to bridge it over to base.
Yep.
So yeah,
All right, man. I think the time has come to really get this shit cracking. Man, it's funny that just coincidence that they published the updated site. I think yesterday they published this. It's funny we just like yesterday we published this website. We paid to get the audit started for Inferno X, and then today the whole sentiment and the whole thing's absolutely changed, and looks like those decisions yesterday were the right ones.
yeah, I've been taking it on the chin, bro. About Inferno X. You know it too, man. I've been taking it on the chin, but now hopefully, maybe, we can get this thing going. I hope so.
Yeah, I just think it's just yeah, you know yourself, just too much effort, not enough return for a while, but no more. What have we got? Trey, all-time high, maybe for Dragon X, hoping hiders leverage in the Dragon X ratio, no spoon. I've no idea what they're talking about. You think Awesome X is what we are going to be seeing soon for most projects? I wonder, no spoon, I wonder you talking about them popping a fucking 5X or 6X in a day? Uh, oh man, kind of crazy. All right, so yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up. Utah, you want any final thoughts or anything you want to mention before we cut off?
No, I just want to shout out to the community. If you're still here, awesome. It got tough there for a while. I was like questioning my own sanity. I really was when I was putting more money in. I feel like I was like, is this shit gonna work? Like, what am I doing? Like, and I don't know. I think sometimes you have to get to that point.
You
But
know, it's funny. Okay, so let me just actually take a quick look back again at the Titan X chart. Let me sure not okay. Where the fuck did it go? Tink, I must watch that. Is it in my watch list? Um, the Titan X chart, because we'll go back to the daily. And, you know, we look back December time and projects like Stacks, Goat Axe, Ascendant, Phoenix, all kind of launching around this period. And there have been even to that point, man, it had felt like there was so much pain from the sort of top down to the end of December, even around or like around this mark, whenever we had this dip here and the kind of rally into the new year, I'd start at this point. I'd started buying. I thought, we were weekly streaming, still streaming every single week back then. Turned up to the spaces every single week, and it was constantly talking. Look at all this chop here. It was constantly right. The bottom's in. The bottom's in. We didn't know what was going on with the market. We didn't know we were going to be, going on this long. Everybody was hoping we were going to rally into the fucking bull market here. But I was pumping funds in around here and having to watch it all kind of, dwindle away. So yeah, I mean, talking about questioning insanity, was like, fucking hell, I'm really going to endure this much, much longer. And then I personally, I would say around here, when we got this dip here, again, at that point, I was like, you know what, fuck this. I didn't give up hope. Never thought I was going to walk away or do anything, but it was like a bottom. It's just like a fucking, like a, this is the low for me. I just need to take a break for a while because I can't fucking keep up putting all this effort in to watch how much longer has this shit got to go on. And it was definitely around this time I was just like, yep, I definitely need to take a bit of a break. I think this is whenever I started spending most of my time in in the House of Warlords trying to catch a fucking 10x to cheer myself up.
Yeah, well, I think, we all thought we were going to go right into spring, into, bull run, alt season, all that other stuff. We were far from that, and the exact opposite happened. But when we started hitting these really lows down here where we've been, the last month or something like that, I was doing anything possible to come up with some damn cash because, you were able to get, and I shared it, man. You were able to get a billion X28 for $95. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember seeing
whatever the
that.
hell I can do to come up with $95. Like I was just doing it, you know what I mean? I was just throwing it in and I was scooping Inferno big time.
Yeah. So we are fucking back anyway. The last few weeks, I needed that little bit of a break and not much going on. Needed to take a little bit of a step back for a while. But we've been putting effort in again for the last sort of month, back streaming and turning up to a few spaces here and there because there are other spaces other than the Make Team one. Just saying here as well, if you're ever free around 4, 5, 6 o'clock UK time on a Saturday, Sal is still spinning up a weekly space to chat about anything Titan X. So there's a few other bits and pieces going on as well, but we're definitely here for the fucking bull run finally.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, South Space is always a good time too. So what? We gonna do a Inferno X burn paper drop next week?
Yeah, don't publish it. We'll keep it and we'll put it on here live next week. We'll do the first reveal here live next week, and we'll actually I don't know, man. It could be live by next week. We could actually, I wonder could we get, I don't know, maybe aim to get the thing live on stream, and we could be the first people to ever maybe, I don't know. I wonder could we tee that up. If not, we'll cover it on the show next week. But we could
Oh,
probably get it deployed next week.
all right. Will you put that in Gitbook? Yeah, I don't have it, dude. I don't have Gitbook.
I'll just give myself more work, didn't I? Yeah, no sweat. I've been on Gitbook all week updating fucking white papers anyway, so I'll get the Inferno one done now too.
All right, the latest version's in your DM.
Sweet. All right, man. Cheers
you.
for coming up tonight and helping me out.
You bet.
All right, take it
Let's
easy.
go.
So yes, everybody. I hope everybody's been sticking it out. We've said it tonight that it was a fucking rough ride. Looks like it's over. Crypto Connoisseur. Should definitely give Crypto Connoisseur a shout out. Never stopped bull posting. Trader Lee, Builder Lee, never stopped bull posting. Two guys that are constantly putting out wonderful content on Twitter. And a little bit of TA here and there. Plenty of fundamental analysis. Yeah, shout out to those guys. Never ever switched off as well. So yeah, we're fucking back, lads. No spoon. Let's go and cheers, everybody. We didn't actually quite hit 100 people viewing tonight, which I'm surprised about. 94 people tuning in at the minute. Thanks everybody for turning up. Hopefully, actually, can we think of it? Maybe next week I'll get a bit more prepared and try and get a few more guests on this week. We still haven't got still haven't got one of those nice panels with 4 or 5 people on the go again. So maybe we can manage to get that for next week. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. It has been a wonderful day in the Titan X ecosystem, and long may it fucking continue.
Once upon a time in the bustling world of cryptocurrency, Titan X was born from a vision of a decentralized future where innovation meets sustainability. As the community rallied together, they faced challenges that tested their resolve. Criticism about mining being unprofitable, chitter-chatter of forever downchart, fear, doubt, and uncertainty about the project being dead. Then came the Dragon, the Bull, Helios, and the Vaulted One, to name just a few of the defending protocols that put the bears to flight. Additionally, with groundbreaking features like Proof of Burn 2.0, Titan X transformed obstacles into opportunities. Today, as we celebrate our first anniversary, we reflect on our journey and invite you to join us. Together, we're not just building a platform, we're shaping the future of freedom. Let's ignite this revolution.